First of all, I want to emphasize what my partner said earlier. Lowering the minimum legal drinking age to 18 does not guarantee teenagers to drink responsibly. Teenagers are more likely to resort to binge drinking. According to drinkingageprocon.org, 18-year-olds are just entering a new phase of independence through college and in the workforce from their parents. Therefore, they are more susceptible to irresponsible behavior, such as binge drinking and risky sexual activity. Also from the same website, teenagers just do not drink, they drink to excess. In a report of recent binge drinking, which is more than 5 drinks on the same occasion, 8th graders scored more than 7% of binge drinking, sophomores scored 16%, and seniors scored more than 23% for binge drinking. This obviously does not show responsible drinking for underage teenagers. My opponent also stated that because teenagers lack experience and education about drinking, they're more likely to do reckless behavior. But this does not require the drinking age to be lowered to 18. Parents, teachers, and older siblings that are legal can drink their underage teenagers the harms that alcohol can bring. So, what if the MLDA, which is the minimum legal drinking age, was lowered to 18? First, it would hurt many teenagers' brain development. It would increase the rate of alcohol-related teenage car crashes. A large population of teenagers will be more likely to become alcoholics in the future. Younger people will start drinking alcohol. A huge population of teens will be more susceptible to use illegal drugs. And it will significantly increase the number of alcohol-related injuries. Going on to my first point. According to this Don'tServeTeens.gov, research indicates that the human brain, specifically the frontal lobe, which is responsible for emotional regulation, planning, and organization, continues to develop into a person's early 20s, and that exposure of the developing brain to alcohol may have long-lasting effects on the intellectual capabilities and may increase the likelihood of alcohol addiction. Going on to my second point, lowering the drinking age to 18 would increase the rate of alcohol-related teenage car crashes. According to the same website, which is Don'tServeTeens.gov, young people are more susceptible to alcohol-induced impairment of their driving skills. Drinking drivers aged 16 and 20 are twice as likely to be involved in a fatal crash as drinking drivers who are 21 or older. Going on to my third point, lowering the drinking age will make a large population of teenagers to become alcoholics in the future. According to an article published in the American Academy of Pediatrics, use of alcohol at an early age is associated with future alcohol-related problems. Data from the National Longitudinal Alcohol Epidemiology Study substantiated that the prevalence of both lifetime alcohol dependence and alcohol abuse show a striking decrease with increasing age at onset of use. For those aged 12 years or younger of first use, the prevalence of lifetime alcohol dependence was 40.6%, whereas those who initiated at 18 was 16.6%, and at 21 years was 10.6%. Similarly, The prevalence of lifetime alcohol abuse was 8.3% for those who initiated use at 12 years or younger, 7.8% for those who initiated at 18 years, and 4.8% for those who initiated at 21 years. Lowering the drinking age will also result in younger people drinking alcohol. It will allow many high schoolers and even middle schoolers to have access to alcohol. According to a survey conducted by Rhonda Jones Webb, newly legal drinkers often purchase alcohol from their underage peers, creating a trickle-down effect. Also, a huge population of teens will be more susceptible to use illegal drugs. According to the National Crime Prevention Council, teens who consume alcohol are 7.5 more likely to use any illicit drug and 15 times more likely to use cocaine than young people who don't consume alcohol. Going on to my last point, to argue what our opponent stated earlier, lowering the drinking age would significantly increase the number of alcohol-related injuries. According to the Centers for Disease Control's National Hospital Ambulatory Medical Care Survey, it is estimated that about 1 million non-fatal injuries were caused by underage drunk drivers and 1 million assaults were committed by youth under the influence of alcohol. About 5,100 injuries were related to drunken suicide attempts and 40,000 to the results of alcohol poisoning. In conclusion, teenagers at the age of 18 are an important stage in their lives where they enter a new phase of independence from their parents and make critical decisions that will affect their lives in the long run. They need to make good decisions. They need to have good decision-making skills in order to make good choices. And lowering the minimum legal drinking age to 18 will endanger many teens' lives or inhibit them from having a good future.